From India to China to New York City, Drew Worsham has journeyed across the globe to perform magic shows to audiences of all types and sizes. Illusions are his passion, and he's studied, practiced, and perfected that art since childhood. Now, a professional magician for almost 9 years, Worsham resides in the simple town of Pullman, Washington, where he's fulfilling his dream in something a little bit different than magic: church planting.
There was a group of men who wanted to start a church that targeted the collegiate mindset, since that seemed to be the heartbeat of Pullman and Moscow. So I honestly had no desire to ever be on a church staff. I was like, that seems lame. We have to wear suits all the time. It have to be really boring. I wanted to be a rock star. I wanted to live on the road. But God began to do something really cool in my heart, and I started really itching to be a part of a community that can actually plant roots. And long story short, a couple of months later, we decided to pack our bags and move to Pullman, Washington.
As co-planter and leader of Resonate Church in Pullman, Worsham usually has a lot on his plate as is. Add a full touring schedule for his performances each year, and a newly formed family with his wife Jane, and it's a wonder Worsham balances his schedule so evenly. For him, it's worth every minute.
Yeah, just him being a traveling magician and living in Pullman and being stationed here, I think just leads to him being able to have the opportunity to influence the lives of college students on our campus here at WSU. And I can just tell, I think once a student has really interacted with Drew and even really entered into a mentorship relationship with him, that their lives are kind of changed, that the way that Drew lives is not ordinary.
So even today, that's my hope when I travel, whether it's even internationally or even in the States. Whether it's with 200 or it's with 10,000 people at a crowd, magic is this really interesting art that demands people's attention because they want to figure out how it's done, and so to captivate an audience, in an hour-long show, but just leave them hanging, and every listening ear and every a captive audience. Why not tell them, hey, I do this ultimately so I can gain my right to be heard, so I can gain your attention, so I can tell you about the one thing that's actually changed my life, and that's Jesus.
From magic performances across the globe to face-to-face Bible studies with students at WSU, there's one thing that 30-year-old Drew Worsham assures keeps him going: the desire to share the same message with the people around him that changed his life forever. With Com 333, I'm Sean Knight.